Well, that's it. The service has been done. Everything's back on, and now we're going to take it for a test ride, see how we get on. So get my leg over. Up. That's it. Right, let's see how we get on. So without too much further ado, that sounds okay, doesn't it? Let's have a mince off. Well, there's a bit of a breeze around this morning, so yeah, what we'll do, we'll just go for a short ride just to make sure that she's all up and running and working very well. So let's shut that down. Keep out the wind noise, eh? So this is me. I've now completed the oil change. Now, a lot of you know that I'm not a mechanic, not by any stretch of anybody's imagination. I'm more of a bodger. However, having said that, when they charge you £190 to do an oil change, personally I think that's a little bit excessive. And being a little bit excessive, I thought, how hard can it be to change an oil filter? So what you do is you get on a YouTube, you type in change oil filter on a Himalayan 450, you watch a few videos and you think, that can't be hard. However, the first attempt, I mean, they're dropping the oil and all the rest of it, well, that didn't go quite according to plan, did it? And then we went to sort of think about putting it all back together. The O-rings needed changing. Now the oil filter kit that they sent me didn't have any O-rings in it, so I've had to send off for some O-rings. Oh, trees in the road. So that's what I did. I sent off for some kits, and there you go. That's it. I do be what's the thing with all day, ain't I? I've done the oil change now. I've put it all back together, and touch wood. Hopefully it's worked. She's certainly running nice, and she's nice and quiet as well, which is nice, which is happy days. So we're just going to take her for a little ride out, just to, so we're quite happy with her, and see where we get to. So this is just a little mosey around. If we give it a little squirt, and then hopefully we'll be able to catch the lights, which we've done. Just yep, there we go. So now we're heading into this is the Fareham Road, and that's where they park all the police wagons. I don't know whether it's a what's name or a doobry, whether it's a police station or what, but that's what they do with them. Just nail it through there, as one does, and then we'll drop down into a 30. So we'll just have a little tickle along here, and then we'll head back to the old Heale Manor and see how we get on. There's a bus coming up on us, not in service. So yeah, it feels good to be back on the old girl. Mind you, having said that, it's blooming cold out today. It is a little bit on the cool side. So I need to change that. So the old bike's just warming up. So here we go. There's a roundabout just up here, so I'm going to spin round out and head back, I think. I think that's what I could do. Either that or jump on a 32 and nip up round past Collingwood. So I might do that instead. Let's just take her for a little longer run, as it were. Just to make sure she's nice and warm and everything like that. So this is just coming into Fareham on the A32. So if you've never been down this way, it's a lovely part of the world to live actually. And when I've seen some videos recently of people dissing Gosport, but I mean, yeah, it's like any town. It's got its dodgy places, obviously, but there are some really nice parts of Gosport, and I live in one of those really nice parts of Gosport. So yeah, we just have to sit here with the traffic, I think. That's a bugger, isn't it? Oh, now it's moving, that's good. So the bike's starting to warm up. It's not the warmest day of the week, I must say. It's it was 3 degrees this morning and now it's only about 5 with the sun out. So yeah, we don't want to drip too much, but yeah, let's just sneak out here. That's it. Now this is coming out of what do you call it, Fareham, and heading towards Fareham Station. So Fareham Station's just down here. Yeah. Now something that's starting to niggle a bit is that our local council, although not going to have elections this year, have decided to put up the car parking fees. So along with the government mugging us off, so the government's mugged us off with the bus fares. So instead of a £2 journey, it's now a £3 journey. Yeah, what can I say? It's life's getting bloody expensive, whichever way you look at it. Oh, come on. He's going round, so go on, go. Yeah, probably sit behind him all day long. So here we go. Now we're on the A27, coming away from the station. Really open in there. It's not bad. It's not bad. What's this nugget doing? I want to go left on the next lights. Blooming taxi drivers. Yeah, most of them probably don't have proper licences. They all seem to be of an ethnic persuasion, don't they? Have you noticed that? Bung it round here. There you go. Now we're kind of heading back towards this is one of the gates that HMS Collingwood were coming down to. So we're just going to turn left here and it'll take us down in onto Newgate Lane. Better watch my speed. Now, I've come down from a 1200 multistrada to this 450 Royal Enfield, Now I've lost 110 brake horsepower and about 900 cc's as well. That was 1200 take off 4, yeah, about 800, yeah, 750 cc's and 110 brake horsepower. However, I mean, I've done a few big trips on it now. I did a big one around Europe last year, and I did the North Coast 500 as well on her. And I must tell you that she's every bit as capable as the Multistrider. She is a good bit of kit. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the Multistrider, but I did a big tour on her down France and Spain back in 23, and I had a few moments where the bike was kind of just feeling a little bit too heavy for me. Now, I'm not a spring chicken. I'm 66, so I mean, I've been around the block a few times. So, being a proper grown up, I took the decision that I'd downsize, and this came along, and when they announced it at the Italian bike show there, I shot down to my local Royal Enfield dealer and slammed a grand down on the table, and I ordered one there and then. And oh look, sailors doing leadership training. Yeah. So this is HMS Collingwood over here. Yeah, so I stuck a grand down, didn't even know the price of it at the time, and wasn't bothered. And then I was one of the first in the country to get it. Being a very lucky boy that I am. So, being one of the first to have it in the country, I did a first trip with saddlebags, which was a disaster. So if you want to see what that disaster was all about, dive back into my back catalogue and look in, if you're going to the old what's names, what do you call them? It'll come to me in a minute. Playlists. If you go into the playlist and look up for the riding through history ones, you'll see what happened, and it wasn't fun and it wasn't clever. We'll have a race from the lights here, shall we? Yeah, she does. She's quite nippy actually, so you can't complain too much. Yeah, so I had a bit of a disaster with the saddlebags, and then I finally got all the bits and pieces that I want. So I've got the handguards, I've got the taller screen, I've got the boxes, I've got the sump guard. So I've upgraded all the bits I need to, and yeah, it's made a difference. It does make a difference. Now you notice on here I've got the quad locks, one from the navigation phone, and the other one just from my phone. So we'll see how we get on with them. They're building a new housing estate over there with 400 houses. So they're building on greenbelt land, effectively. Yeah. But the government says they've got to build 1.5 million homes. Really? Yeah, can't see it happening in this parliament, or the next one, or the one after that. Anyway, right, now that's it. Hopefully you've enjoyed this little ride around, and can we get to the front of the queue? Yeah, I think we can. Bang it through, bang it through, bang it through, bang it through. Give us some beans. Hey, that's the way to do it. And then we get stuck behind the learner. Happy days. So there you go, we're now on Rowner Road. So I hope you've enjoyed this little bit of fun changing the oil and the filters and stuff, and having a disaster that I've had, and a little ride around to Tester, and yeah. No, where's he going? Let's bung in this way. Oh, you bloody would, wouldn't you? Is he going to keep going? There you go. So, until the next one, TTFN. Ta-da for now.